The final round of group games in the Champions League take place this Wednesday, and there is a lot on the line. Arsenal currently lead the pack and have remarkably won all 7 of their games, scoring 20 goals and only conceding twice. They are 3 points clear of nearest challengers Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid are third on 15 points. In this new system of the group stage where every team is in one big table, only the top 8 teams qualify for the round of 16 stage automatically. The other teams who currently round out the top 8 are Liverpool, Tottenham, PSG, Newcastle and Chelsea. After the 8th and final games have been played on Wednesday evening, the 16 teams between 9th and 24th will enter into a 2-legged playoff round, with the winner of each tie progressing to the round of 16. The loser will be knocked out. Every team who finishes below 24th will be instantly eliminated, and neither they nor the losers of the playoff round will drop into the Europa League. Currently, Barcelona, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, Juventus, Borussia Dortmund and Marseille are all positioned between 9th and 24th, so there will definitely be some exciting ties in the playoff round. The draw for the playoff stage takes place this Friday, January the 30th. The teams who finish 9th and 10th will be drawn against the teams who finish 23rd and 24th. The teams who finish 11th and 12th will be drawn against the teams who finish 21st and 22nd. The teams who finish 13th and 14th will be drawn against the teams who finish 19th and 20th. And the teams who finish 15th and 16th will be drawn against the teams who finish 17th and 18th. In the playoff stage, teams can play another team from the same national association, and they can also be drawn to play a team that they have already played in the league phase. The first legs of the playoff round will be played on February the 17th and 18th, and the second legs will be played on February the 24th and 25th. Ahead of Wednesday's games, only Arsenal and Bayern Munich currently have their places in the round of 16 secured, and every other team is at risk of entering into the playoff stage. Currently, the 3 biggest clubs not in the top 24 are Napoli, Ajax and Jose Mourinho's Benfica. All 3 clubs are still in with a chance of making the playoff round, but Napoli face Chelsea and Benfica are up against Real Madrid. There will be more than a fair share of drama on Wednesday, but the main game to look out for is Napoli against Chelsea. Napoli have to win to guarantee a place in the playoff round, and Chelsea have to win to ensure automatic qualification. There has been plenty of debate so far over whether the changes to the Champions League format that were implemented at the beginning of last season have made the competition better or worse, but one thing that is for certain is that the final round of group games that are all played on the same evening makes for one of the best nights of football in the whole calendar year. So what's at stake for the English clubs on the last day? Arsenal have already booked their place in the last 16, and you'd expect manager Mikel Arteta to use their last game against Kairat Almighty to rest some key players and give a few youngsters a run out. Liverpool are currently 4th on 15 points, but that is only 2 points ahead of 9th place Barcelona. The Reds face Karabag and likely need a win to secure automatic qualification. Tottenham are 5th and on 14 points. They play Frankfurt away, also likely needing a win for a top 8 finish. Newcastle are 7th on 13 points and currently only in the top 8 on goal difference. They face an extremely tough test away to PSG, almost certainly needing a win to qualify. Chelsea are 8th, also on 13 points, and head to the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium to face Antonio Conte's Napoli. They likely need a win for a top 8 finish. Surprisingly, Manchester City are the only English team not currently in the top 8. They are 11th, but interestingly also on 13 points with Newcastle and Chelsea. It seems very likely that making the top 8 will come down to goal difference. Currently Newcastle's is +10, Chelsea's is +6 and Manchester City's is +4. Guardiola's side do though have a very favourable home fixture against Galatasaray, who are currently 17th.